Yes, actually, in 2013, I actually got into a bad accident at work where I had a spinal fracture and I was actually temporarily paralyzed. So when I went home, you know, for a year and a half after the accident, I literally had to sit in an upper body brace. At that time, I was, playing different games, but, I was kind of tired of everything. So when I first played 2K, that was something new. It was exciting. And so when I moved on to PS4 and I saw 2K15 for the first time, I was hooked. Then when I saw 2K TV, that instantly became a goal of mine.
You mentioned that you were immobile for a year and a half. At what point after picking up 2K do you feel like you really mastered the game?
It came to me so easy. And because actually my name was not Watch Me Work at first. It was actually Church Boy. Ironically, the way that I would call for an ISO is saying watch me work. So when I would say watch me work, people would know, get out the way and just watch what he's about to do.
Do you remember how many times you've been on top plays?
I made it twice in 2K17, maybe once in 18, maybe once or twice in 19. Here's a lot. I think either 20 or 21, that's where it just got like, wow. It was so many times I actually lost count. My next goal was to finally win, and then I, finally did it in 23.
We've noticed a lot of your top plays submissions for 2K23 have been in the theater. What are your favorite game modes?
Oh, Rec all day.
What position do you play and what's your build?
Right now, my favorite player is my shooting guard, 6'9", inside-out scorer.
Imagine you're starting a game. Rank these 3 goals in order of most important to least important, okay?
Okay.
Winning in the game, scoring the most points, or having a top play-worthy play?
Why would you ask me that? Of course, I don't like to lose. So winning, top play, and scoring the most points. Well, one of my, I guess you could say, highlights is a game that I had 45 assists.
45?
Yes.
What?
I only scored 1 point.
I know that you are a Twitch affiliate and a sponsored gamer. That's awesome. Congratulations. How did you begin creating content, and what's that journey been like for you?
I really love entertaining people. I just like to have fun, like to meet new people. If there's anything that I know about the game,
Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. MP is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. For 3, Barrett hands it from downtown. Barrett's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Knicks. On the wing, MP lets the 3 fly. Randall grabs the board. Barrett against Middleton, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spent a lot of his childhood in France.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Quickly with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He knows they've struggled against this team this year, 0-2 so far this season. He said they are so hard to defend. They have so many guys who can flat out score. In transition and half court, doesn't matter. So individually and collectively, we have to embrace the challenge and force them into an off night. We'll see if they can make all that happen tonight. Kevin, back to you.
DA, thanks for that update, guys. What can they do to prevent a barrage of points to start this game?
I think one thing they have to do is stay connected to shooters. Obviously, though, easier said than done.
Right. You don't want to give up easy looks, especially at the rim and from the three-point line.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter basketball. Here's quickly the rebound by the Bucks. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
MP tipped away.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
And the foul called on MP.
Number 13.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Fournier with the ball. Over MP. No good there with the step back J. Bucks trail by 3. On the wing, MP. And the dunk by MP.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's quickly following the bucket by the Bucks. Fournier finds Randall. New York moving the ball around. Fournier with the ball, covered by Giannis. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to him.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Here's Randall, covered by MP. Passes it to Quickly. They get the rebound. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
And capable of making these in his sleep. Holiday has tremendous confidence and touch on that mid-range.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
And I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now, here is Robinson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Lopez finds Holiday. On the wing, MP. Quickly covering. 6 on the shot clock. MP, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Pass to Quickly. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Milwaukee now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Antetokounmpo kicks to MP. Three-pointer on the way. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes. This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
You know, some teams are stuck in the cycle of we think this is the year, we think we may finally get over the hump, and then the disappointment when it's not.
And Kevin, here is the reality. Winning championships in the NBA is extremely difficult. You can, as a front office, put a roster together on paper and think, okay, we have enough talent to win the championship, and for whatever reason, the pieces don't mesh. And the other part of this, Kevin, is sometimes luck goes into winning. A poorly timed injury, a guy who asks out that totally came out of the blue. There are so many things that go into winning in this league.
Outside Fournier. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
To the inside. Here's Holiday. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Holiday's got 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And stolen by MP. Robinson pulls it in.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Here's Reddish. He averages about 5 points a game. Back to quickly. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 5 assists tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Quickly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Randall passes to Quickly. Kicks it to Reddish. Just 5 to shoot. Over Middleton. Reddish's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Trains it from beyond the arc. 12 points for MP.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead. And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP with it. Robinson picks him up. MP right side. And another 3 for Milwaukee. Reagan, back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
Now, MP. Following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. A 3 from MP. They get it again. That one good for 2.
Middleton.
And the Bucks lead by 19.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Reddish kicks to Quickly. And it's Randall, top of the key. Looking for Fournier, gets it there.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Bucks lead 28-11.
Fournier against MP. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Fournier. Up top Reddish. Back to Fournier. Over to the left wing. And finished off by Robinson.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Fournier. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Teams changing it up here. Knicks trail by 17. Out to the wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
MP with the bounce pass. Hill finds MP. Now Ingles back to MP. Lays it up and thinks it in. MP's got 19 points.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
New York, no good that time either.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
And Bates gets it to go.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so here is New York following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Toppin. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
We've got 1:08 left in the first.
17.
Now, here's MP. Defense is right there. Good on the bucket. 21 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And here is Quickly. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Hartenstein passes to Reddish. Shot clock at 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Ingles. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Bucks making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Oh, that's
The assist, Drew Holiday.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. Julius Randle picks one up, and this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Charlotte. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He scored an amazing number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Here's Barrett. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Passes to Grimes. Sinks the triple.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
It's deflected.
48-23.
Stolen by Middleton. Over Barrett. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got his second basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
50,
well, known for
25.
being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
In international play, Evan Fournier's been a part of the French team for a lot of big events.
Well, think about it. He was part of bronze medal winning teams for France at both the 14 and 19 World Cups. He was the leading scorer for the French national team at the 2020 Tokyo Games. Oh, yeah, he's been an integral part. Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
A three from MP. And another three for Milwaukee.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
Now Barrett after the missed three from MP. Here's Fournier. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Grimes. Now here's Fournier. Fires for three. Doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And here's MP for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Looking to get back on track here. Fournier's shot is off.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
MP kicks to Middleton. The three from MP. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 35.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Middleton against Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fournier. And to get open is Robinson. The shot's good from Fournier.
I'd like to see more of this from Evan Fournier. He's proven he has the size and touch to score inside.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Roby, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Here's Grimes. Barrett wide open. He fires. And the three off target. Milwaukee has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Randle. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by MP.
Assisted by
MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. New York's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Fournier. Brody with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And that one drops for him.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
The Knicks shooting just 31% in the game. Grimes passes to Barrett. Fournier gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Assist from
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Fournier following the bucket by the Bucks. The pass to Grimes. Now Randall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now here's Middleton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Giannis passes to MP. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Barrett against Middleton. Barrett kicks to Robinson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Middleton, the pass to MP. To the middle, 8 feet away. And the nice bucket inside from Holiday. Holiday's got 8 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Fournier. They double him with MP. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
So it's the Knicks now. Randall against Middleton. 5 on the clock. Randall kicks to Barrett. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 9.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Holiday, the pass to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:52 left in the first half. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Fournier. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 15 rebounds here tonight.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Now, here's MP. Not a lot of room. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Holiday finds MP. Tries a 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Barrett. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Middleton.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team
hits it again. Wow.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more.
Fournier's shot is off.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 43 points.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
For three, Barrett. Milwaukee with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, torrid shooting.
Wow, hammering it in.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And the foul called on MP.
Number 13.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
With a score.
The Bucks on top, just dominating this one.
The Bucks, 80. That's a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kids. Fans, your Knicks City Kids.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for the Bucks, Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday out there with MP, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Randall kicks to Fournier. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. MP outside.
80-39.
Takes the 3, and the 3 ball is good. MP's got 48.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Robinson kicks to Fournier. Lobbed up there for Robinson. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Oh, well, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, you know, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
George Hill's checked in for Drew Holiday.
George Hill.
Outside Hill. Passes it to MP. From beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game. MP finds Antetokounmpo. Yes, that goes in.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
For 3, Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
85.
MP passes to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Giannis has got 23.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can...
Good, that's another bucket.
And you know what him reaching 50 points means. He's moved up another spot.
Yep, the second spot, Greg, is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year.
And with the 31st game of 50 points or more, he is now second on the 50-point list. Wilt had 30 games in the 63 campaign, but it's a long way to go to the top spot of 45.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Outside Fournier. Pass to Randall. Middleton against Barrett. Here's quickly. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Giannis. Lopez outside. MP outside. It's stolen by Randall. Barrett for three. New York, no good that time either. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Back to MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on R.J. Barrett. The Bucks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And New York making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Kicks it to Fournier. Can they get it? Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. MP right side. Launches it. And they'll get another chance. Middleton dishes to MP. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 56 points in the game.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Quickly the bounce pass. Fournier for 3. That one's not going to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. In the corner, it's MP. No good from outside. New York's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Count it. Quickly's got his second basket of the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
The Knicks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Quickly the pass to Randall. It's Fournier on the wing, covered by MP. Over Giannis. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Substitution on the court.
New York has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Hartenstein. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
George Hill.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
All game long, they've just done.
Substitution.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. And Fournier is subbed in for Barrett. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Roby, he's checked in for Ibaka. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Connaughton, he's checked in for Ingles. And MP is subbed in for Matthews. That's good from Fournier.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
On the court right now for the Bucks, we've got George Hill. He's out there with MP. Pat Connaughton is out there with Isaiah Roby. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4. Pass to Reddish. Hill against Quickly. And here is Fournier. Back to Quickly. Puts it up. And he nails the jumper. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
And stolen by Connaughton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
I give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis. You love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
One shot.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
And the basket is good. MP's got 60.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Grimes. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question. No question.
From deep, MP knocks it down from distance. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
A chance to get a quick injury report. All right, let's get an update on Drew Holiday. What do you have, Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Milwaukee's head athletic trainer, and I've been told there's a lot of pain when squeezing the hand, which looks to be fractured. And for a team with eyes on a championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Jeffries. New York has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Randall against Antetokounmpo. Randall inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. Well, that role has changed.
And Randall drops them both. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually BA just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
A nice shot by MP.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
They have no answer defensively inside.
90.
From deep, MP. The shot no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And Milwaukee shooting about 60% for the game. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Pass to Jeffries. Here's Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
From deep, MP. Good! That's another bucket! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Pass to McBride. The alley-oop finishes off the mark.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
MP outside. The three. Good. Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals. Honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Looking to win the run.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And Brett, you won the dunk contest in '96. After last year's edition, some calls to fix it. You got any ideas?
BA, every year they're trying to fix the dunk contest, and I like it. The league has tinkered with it before. They've tried different things, some successful, some not so much. But the fact is you just got to get great dunkers out there, and you got to put on a show. And when the league gets that, everybody's happy. I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Grimes. Poke loose.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
Yep, that one's good.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
MP right side. Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Well, the Bucks shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the fourth.
92.
And here's MP from outside. The Knicks pull it in. 1:39 left to play in the fourth quarter. Takes a three. Grimes' shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Milwaukee foul. Number 13. Fifth personal foul. Fifth team foul.
Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, B.A., could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them. Because obviously it's all about Giannis. And the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Randall. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
On the wing, MP. Lets it go from 14. That's good on the jumper.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Grimes. Over MP. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Grimes. They get it again. Here's McBride. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.